This is Babwalo Media TV.
Right now, it's the turn for Palombe South. You have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, sir, for acknowledging the people of Palombe South. We really appreciate for this opportunity. Before I go into my maiden speech, allow me to congratulate my father, the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, also known as Adadi, for emerging victorious in the 16th September general election. His victory is a symbol that Malawians spoke. Malawians went to vote and brought back the hope and faith that they once had. It has never happened in the history of Malawi, and probably in the good part of Africa, in as far as I can remember. He's a true father, he's a true leader, he is the hope of the Malawians, more especially the people of Palombe South. Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South overwhelmingly gave its support to our president. That's why he got almost all the votes from my constituency. This, Mr. Speaker, sir, gives me the courage to pledge my support, my unwavering support to the president, but also to the mighty DPP, that I work with it to make sure that they resuscitate the economy of Malawi and to raise back Malawi from its dying bed. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I go into my speech as well, let me congratulate you for assuming the seat that you once prophesied for. It did not take only God to fulfill it, but you spoke for it. The Bible says there is power in a tongue. Amen. And then you spoke, it came to pass. Amen. I congratulate you for that, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand here before you today and before the entire House with the trust bestowed upon me by the people of Palombe South. I assure them, through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, that I work tirelessly to make sure that their lives are changed, and I bring meaningful development in achieving, in improving our constituency. Mr. Speaker, sir, just as we all know that our president has given us 5 billion kwacha in every constituency, let me assure you and assure the people of Palombe South that I will make sure that the 5 billion that has been given to us bring meaningful development to our community. In my constituency, the 5 billion will be directed towards improving the road infrastructure. The road network in my constituency is in dire need. As it hampers the access to markets by the farmers who grow soya, rice, but also maize, of course, on a small scale, but also those that do different economic activities within the constituency. However, I firmly believe that the Minister of Transport will give us extra funds to make sure that some roads that are big should be resuscitated, should be renovated using the funds that can come from his ministry. A good example is the Nkando Mlomba Chiringa Road. This road used to be a very good road back then when I was young. It's so sad that right now we don't have this road, it died. A child that's growing in Palombe South doesn't know a bus. They've never seen a bus going through, which was going through Nkando Mlomba to Chilinga. Right now it stopped. It stopped whilst I was young. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me take this opportunity to ask the Minister of Transport to reconsider directing its attention to this road, because it's a very good road that will change the economic face of the Palombe South people, as it will be near Blantyre, where they do day-to-day activities of business and all the transactions that they can do. Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South lies in the foot of Mulanje Mountain. Actually, we are at the back of the mountain. We have vast mineral resources. As I'm talking about the road infrastructure, it will also help us to make sure that the mining activities that are happening in the mountain are well coordinated, and that it will properly benefit the constituents of Palombe South. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will fail in my duties if I do not specifically bring my next points to the ministers in here and those who are absent. Firstly, let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South was highly hit by the Cyclone Freddy and the cyclones that followed after, but also the dry spells that came after the Cyclone Freddy. We were the biggest victims as well. That made the people of Palombe South to have suffered a lot with hunger, which has been there for almost 3 years consecutively. That is why I stand here to speak on behalf of the people of Palombe South, that when reconsidering the figures to add on the FSEP and the food distribution, the people of Palombe should be reconsidered as well. Just as my brother back there has also thanked the president for remembering the people from his constituency, I also say that when adding on the figures, remember the people of Palombe South, because they have suffered a lot. To the Minister of Health, Palombe South does not have a government healthy facility on its own. We've got nearby healthy facilities, for example, Mulomba, which is in Mulanje North. We've got Kambenje Healthy Center, which is in Mulanje North. The nearest healthy post that we have is 20 kilometers away from the constituency. That gives a pregnant woman so much burden to walk to this healthy facility. I ask you, our Honorable Minister, to consider extending the healthy post that has just been built. It's not completed yet. It's in the completion stage. Please consider us expanding it, if we can have maybe a healthy center where a pregnant woman will be attended to easily, but also will be attending to the general medication patients. I ask you, Minister, to consider visiting Palombe so that you appreciate the situation on your own. I'll also mention that other than the government facilities that I've mentioned here, we've got Holy Family Mission Hospital, which is in my constituency. But as it is a mission hospital, it's a private hospital. Not everyone manages to pay the fees, as it is expensive. So for the poor woman in my constituency, for the under 5 child in my constituency, I ask you, Honorable Minister, to consider coming in my constituency. There's literally no healthy facility. And looking at the era that we are now, it's so sad that we can have a whole constituency without a healthy facility. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me also inform the Minister of Education that Palombe South has got 3 community-day secondary schools. Of all these 3 community-day secondary schools, there is no school that has got a boarding facility. As I stand here, I stand as a role model for a girl child in my constituency. I will not sit here, Mr. Speaker, sir, I will not do right to sit and watch a girl child in my constituency going to school, sleeping and staying in a self-boarding without protection. It's not good. I take the same to the Minister of Gender, that consider lobbying for a girl child in Palombe South to have proper accommodation as they're going to school. On the same, I would wish to ask for support from our Minister of Education that the 5 billion that will be allocated to our constituency should also help us to construct these boarding facilities for the girls that need support from the Minister of Local Government, from the Minister of Education, and from the Minister of Gender. When I speak about the girl child in Palombe South, I fully need your support. Let me again thank our President for the allocation of 100 million towards our women and our youth. Let me assure you, Mr. Speaker, sir, that I will make sure that the women and youth in my constituency make use of this opportunity to transform their lives. We will no longer have the youth that sits on bow the whole day since morning. We will no longer have the youth, the boys, the girls that hang up themselves, that kill themselves because they don't have anything to do, because they don't have hope. We will give them hope through this 100 million towards women and 100 million towards our girls. Palombe South will be financially sound for the betterment of our constituency. Before I wind up, Mr. Speaker, sir, let me in general thank the people of Malawi for refusing to be taken for granted. Let me thank Malawians. Let me thank Malawians for protecting their the democracy. Let me thank the youth of Malawi for putting their faith in our state president. It did not take our president to parade in tight pair of trousers to convince a youth. It did not take our youth it did not take our president to do push-ups on the street, to run in the street just to convince a youth. It took a young man, it took a youth in Malawi Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, we did not see our president doing push-ups on the road. We did not see our president jogging on the road. But Malawians trusted in him because he had already proven that he can deliver. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to say this. I want to say this, Mr. Speaker, sir. Our president did not have to do fake youth parades in the streets of Malawi to bring the youth to vote for him. But the youth recognized and realized that they needed to defend our democracy. Time is gone that a youth will be taken for granted. The youth cannot sell the democracy because of a bottle of Mahel, which is to 500. The youth of Malawi will not sit and look and just get a t-shirt and sell its freedom. I speak on behalf of the youth of Malawi, and I say congratulations, my fellow youth. Malawians, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, Malawians deserve a resilience medal. Malawians have gone under torture for the past 5 years. It took them to go on the ballot to speak out. Malawians suffered. Malawians couldn't voice out. Malawians were chased and hacked on the streets of Malawi because they wanted to voice out. We were kept silent, not to speak. I was once a victim of this, but I said and I waited on 16th September when a Malawian youth and woman spoke. Mr. Speaker, sir, we cannot sit and not say congratulations to Malawians for defending their victory. I want to... Anandi Mangaye. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I sit down, I'll also mention that Malawians watched a few allied politicians, whilst they were getting rich, taking advantage of the taxpayers' money just to enrich themselves at the expense of a voter. But a voter is not stupid, because in September 2025, they voiced out. And that was a lesson to all of us. I want to say this to our fellow friends on the other side, that and it's really bad to sit on the other side. You took Malawians for granted. It's so hypocritical to stand as our president gave SONA, to stand as our ministers give their statements, to oppose and to try to give in knowledge for what you failed to do for 5 years. Malawians trusted you. They gave you an opportunity. You failed miserably. It is not time for you to teach DPP what to do. It's not time to teach our president what to do. I'll borrow the words from our Minister of Agriculture, that sit, relax, and learn as the proven leadership takes its course. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I submit.
Relax and learn. Sit, relax and